Proud Boys they're a bit like Antifa in that you can't really label them a white supremacist group because they're not explicitly a white. They're sort of almost like a fucking frat boy jock.
Isn't that how it started? Isn't that one of Joe Rogan's boys that started that, or is one of his
guests? Well, it's a guy who was on. It's Gavin Mcinnes.
Yeah.
Gavin Mcinnes started it as like a brotherhood where they get together and drink beer. The way that you get initiated is you stand around, I don't know, like half a dozen guys, and they have to punch you, and you have to name like 10 cereals before, and then if you do it, you're in.
First degree, you declare yourself a Proud Boy. Second degree, we beat the shit out of you until you can name 5 breakfast cereals, and you have to give up masturbating. And then third degree, you still have to give up masturbating, but you have to get a tattoo. And then fourth degree, you get arrested or in a serious violent fight for the cause.
Really?
Yes.
With that said, there are members of it who are white supremacists. There absolutely is. So because there are members, they've been labeled as a white supremacist group. And perhaps that's valid. I don't know how, like, what you see of the Proud Boys is them going out and fighting with Antifa, interrupting Indigenous people's ceremonies in Canada, things like that. So that's what you see.
It was Mi'kmaq territory.
It is Mi'kmaq territory.
This is now Canada.
It is Mi'kmaq
This is
territory.
Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Canada has an agreement with the Mi'kmaq.
It's
The
unceded
nation is
Mi'kmaq territory.
recognized.
It's unceded Mi'kmaq territory.
Okay, so Canada doesn't exist?
I have ancestors that died in World War I and World War II and the Korean War that died for this country that you're defacing here. So you're disrespecting my ancestors.
If you were here for the beginning of this, you would have heard arguments against all of that. It's time for you to go. You're interrupting.
When they're like, denounce the Proud Boys right now. And he goes, Proud Boys, stand down and be ready. What, man? Like, so you're basically saying, wait for me to tell you to fucking attack? Like, what? That is not, it's, like I said, it's just enough that some people will go, yeah, that counts. But the Proud Boys, they turned, what is it, stand down and be ready or stand down and stand back? They turned that into a fucking slogan. They put it on a t-shirt. They're so fucking proud that Trump said that to them.
Well, I mean, he's got a shout out from the president, right?
Okay, I know that I said they're not all white supremacists, but they're fucking white supremacists.
No, you can't. Listen, man, you can't say that because then you're saying all priests are pedophiles.
Okay.
Okay. So you either make your bed or you lie in it. Adam?
I'm trying to I don't know. I appreciate that. I think, let's be honest, in this day and age, if you're a member of the Proud Boys, you're probably a white supremacist.
I'm a Western chauvinist. I think the Western culture is the best. I don't know. Do you prefer Middle Eastern culture where people fuck kids and throw gays off buildings? What about Mexican culture? How many beheadings were there today?
Yeah, any type of supremacy group or one group that says they're better than another one that hates another group, just denounce the whole thing.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think, if I'm honest, I think the Proud Boys started as sort of like, to be honest, I think they're sort of male chauvinists is probably the best way to say that they started out. And as that male chauvinist sort of snowballed, they collected more and more white supremacists. And if you're joining the Proud Boys today, you're signing up for a white supremacist group, right? Like there's no two ways about that. Maybe of their older members.
There's no colored people.
Actually, yeah, there are. And that's where it gets complicated.
You mentioned people of color, right? Yeah. And you said, and I'm a person of color, right? I'm Cuban, right? My family, 2 of my family members got killed in Castro's regiment. So it's a difference of opinion, whether it's people of color, white people. It's always about race. Our message wasn't about race. Our message has never been about race.
That's where it gets complicated. Like, I understand that it started out as something different, but now it's evolved into something, a white supremacist group.
With black people.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
All right.
I'm not, like I said, I'm a little bit.
It's America. It doesn't need to make sense.